Welcome back, Yusuf. Joe. Yusuf, can you hear me? Yusuf Awad? Yusuf Awad, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you are the only attendant so far. Okay, let's start until other people join us. Yusuf, we were doing the diagnostic test. So Yassine is here. Oh, Yassine, okay. Welcome back, Yassine. Yassine, welcome back. Sorry, Yusuf. Yassine, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I have you and Yusuf only. I'm not going to ask you. You did a good job in the first session. Okay. Skill check E. Write whether the following sentences are in the active or passive voice. A piece of cake, right? It's easy, right? Okay. Texas has been embraced by musicians. Has been embraced. This is active or passive?
Passive.
Passive, okay. Numerous bluegrass bands have been seen by Texas fans. Have been seen, this is passive, right? Many rock and roll artists of the 1950s got their start in Texas. This is active, got their start. A legacy of innovative guitar pickers, piano players, fiddlers, and songwriters is held. A legacy is held. So this is passive. And 25, in fact, a variety of music that the world had never heard was produced is passive, and had never heard is active. This form is active, had never heard, and was produced is passive. Let's move on to chapter 21.1, verb tenses. The tense of a verb indicates whether something is happening now, was happening at some time in the past, or will happen in the future. So in English, you know, we have three tenses. Three verb tenses: past, present, and future. A tense is a form of a verb that shows the time of an action or a condition. An action or a condition. The six verb tenses, you know, we have 12 tenses. In English, we have 12 tenses. but these are the 6 main verb tenses. Verbs have 6 tenses to show the time. Ryan? Okay. Again, verbs have 6 tenses to show the time of an action or condition. Each tense has at least 2 forms. This is why I told you there are 12. Each form has 2 forms. Each tense has 2 forms. But again, we have 6 verb tenses. Each tense has 2 forms. This is why we have 12 tenses in English. The present, the past tenses have a 3rd form. The present and the past tenses have a 3rd form. Let's see. Each verb has each verb tense has a basic form, which we call simple, and a progressive form. You know, we need verb to be an ing. The present and past tenses also have the emphatic form, which you have just talked about, formed with the helping verb do, does, and did. Again, I do love you. She does love me. I did see you in the street yesterday. The basic forms of the 6 tenses. You can see in the list, the basic forms of the 6 tenses are present. And guys, remember, when we say present, we mean the simple present. Hello, when we say present only, we mean the simple present. Past only, this is the simple past. Future only, this is the simple future. So the example, I learn more about Texas every day. Simple present. I learned something new yesterday. Simple past. I will learn something, or I will learn more tomorrow. Simple future. Tense for present perfect. I have learned about Texas cities. Have learned. Present perfect. And sometimes we call it present perfect simple. Past perfect, I had learned. Future perfect, I will have learned. So these are the basic forms of the 6 tenses. The progressive forms of the 6 tenses. We have present, so we need present progressive. I am reading, you are running, and so on. Past progressive, I was reading about Dallas last night, was reading. Future progressive, will be doing, will be running, will be reading. Present perfect progressive, have been doing, have been running. We have been studying English for 13 or 14 years. Past perfect progressive had been doing, okay? Future perfect progressive will have been doing, will have been doing. Again, we talked about the 6 basic tenses, the simple tenses and the perfect tenses. Each one of these 6 tenses, we have a progressive form. So this doubles the number to 12. This is why we say in English we have 12 tenses, 6 basic ones and 6 additional ones or progressive ones. The emphatic forms of the present and the past. The emphatic forms of the present and the past. Present emphatic, I do talk to grandmother quite frequently. Past, I did talk to David about his tardiness. Okay. Recognizing basic, progressive, and emphatic forms. This is the diagnostic skill check we did. If you remember, number 1, identify the tense and form of each verb, as we did in skill check 1. Let's look at the example. Texans have been enjoying chili for years. Have been enjoying. So this is present perfect progressive, right? So who would like to do number 1, guys? I have the 3 of you only. Thank you very much for attending again. Is anybody ready? Say the tense of this sentence, of each sentence. Ryan, can you do number 1?
Present.
So Yasin answered, no problem.
Present simple.
Texas comprises, this is present simple or simple present as the Americans call it. Simple present. Thank you. Number 2. Whoever is ready, answer, guys. Number 2. Texas did drive. Texas did derive. Its name, derive means take, as you know, from a Native American word meaning friends or allies. This is new. So Texas means friends or allies. Yusuf Awad? Is this present or past, Yusuf?
Present.
Uh,
Not past.
Past. Is it basic or emphatic?
Basic.
No, emphatic. Because it did derive.
Drive.
It derive. It did take. I did.
Okay.
I did see you. Okay. Number 3. Native Americans had been living in the vast regions. Ryan had been living.
It's basic.
Yeah. Okay. What is the tense?
Past.
Past only. Past what?
Past progressive.
Past perfect progressive.
Perfect. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Past perfect progressive. Okay. Number 4. On December 19th, 1845, Texas became, Yasin, Texas became
Simple past.
past, and it's basic, right? Not emphatic. Yusuf Awad, residents of Texas have been commemorating. Have been commemorating. Have been commemorating. Which tense is it?
Present. Progressive.
Present. Progressive, right?
Mm.
Okay, thank you. Ryan again. In the year 2045, Texas will have been a state for 200 years. Will have been.
It's a future.
Future what?
Future progressive.
No, where is the ing? Where is verb to be? We have verb to be, but we don't have ing form here.
Future perfect.
Yeah. Future perfect only. Thank you. Future perfect. Yusuf Awad or Yasin, whoever. The state flower is the bluebonnet. You know, each state has a flower, each state has a bird, each state has a logo, each state has a flag, each state has a nickname, and so on. We talk about Texas here. So the state flower is Yusuf or Yasin. Which tense is it? Is, guys.
Basic. Simple present.
Simple present. Thank you. Number 8. Mexico has been influencing. Yusuf, Mexico has been influencing. Yusuf, are you there? Has been influencing.
Present.
Present what?
Progressive.
What about perfect? We have verb to have.
Perfect.
A present perfect progressive. Okay. Ryan, different cultures and traditions will coexist in Texas for many more years. Will coexist.
It's simple and future.
Future simple. Thank you. Future. We can say instead of simple, we can say basic, as you know.
Basic.
In the book they call it basic, unlike simple. Okay. Number. Yasmin wants to join us. Texans, number 10. Texans do cherish, sorry, their unique culture and history. Yasmin, are you there? Yasmin. Okay. Whoever is ready can answer. Texans do cherish. Is this basic or emphatic?
It's emphatic.
Emphatic. And it's present, right? Not past.
Yes.
Do cherish. Okay, let's move on to the next part. The four principal parts of verbs. The four principal parts of verbs. Every verb, we know that when we conjugate any verb, we say it has three forms. Present, past, and past participle. Play, played, played. Eat, ate, eaten. Run, ran, run. And so on. Hit, hit, hit. But here he says, he adds the ing form. We have the present, listen, speak, present participle, and ing in the past and the past participle. So we have present, present participle, past, and past participle. He adds the present participle form here to these three to make them four. So we talk about four forms, each or every verb in English. These examples show how each principal part is used. The present, or the first form, the Texas governor live in Austin. Present participle, lawmakers are debating. When we use it in a progressive tense, we add ing to the verb to make it present participle. Past, the city wanted, we add ed here to the present, and past participle, Austin's hills, tall trees, and historic architecture have delighted. This is the past participle. Delight, delighted, delight. A piece of cake, right? So here we have an exercise recognizing principal parts. Remember, again, there are four principal parts of every verb, or most of the verbs in English, because some verbs cannot have a present participle form, like shall. We can say shalling, or could. We can say coulding, and so on. Or may, we can say may. Identify the principal part used to form each verb in exercise 1 on page 521. Let's look at the example. People have been admiring the Capitol. This is the Capitol, the building of the Capitol. As you know, people have admired or have been admiring the Capitol. This is present participle, admiring. To identify the principal part of the verb, we have admiring. Is it present or present participle, or past or past participle? Here, admiring is present participle, as you know. Regular and irregular verbs. Give me a second, guys. He wants us to go back to the previous page, but we're not going back to it. Let's go on. Regular and irregular verbs. The changes that occur in the past and past participle forms of a verb determine whether the verb is classified as regular or irregular. Irregular verbs, you know, end with ed. The past and past participle of regular verbs are formed according to a predictable pattern. Just add ed. Just add ed or d, right? Play, play, play. As you see here, laugh, laughed, hop, hopped, we double the P. Wave, we have a final E, we just add the D. So present participle, laughing, hopping, double the P, delete the E, and have laughed, have hopped, have waved. Irregular verbs, the past and past participle of irregular verbs are not formed according to a predictable pattern. You know, some verbs don't change, like hit, 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 cut, cut, cut. Some verbs have the first and the third forms, the present and the past participle the same, like run, ran, run, come, came, come, become, became, become. Most of them are similar in the second and third forms. Think, thought, thought, buy, bought, bought, tell, told, told, sell, sold, sold, and so on. An irregular verb is one in which the past and past participle are not formed by adding ed or d to the present form. You need to know the principal parts of irregular verbs because they often cause usage problems. One common problem is treating an irregular verb as if it were a regular verb, for example. And this is a very common example in your writings. You say, for example, Mr. Ibrahim teached me English last year. The past of teach is taught, not teach, as you know. Many students do this and say, my father hated me. It's hit. A second problem is confusing the past and past participle when they are different, saying, for example, I seen instead of I saw. You know, seen is the past participle. I need the past only. I saw. A third problem is spelling. As you read through the charts on the following pages, noted that a final consonant is sometimes doubled, like getting, and the past participle gotten in American English. A final E may also be dropped to form the present participle, like arise, arising. But remember, if we have double E, like see, don't delete the E, the final E. Seeing, S-E-E-I-N-G. Fleeing, F-L-E-E-I-N-G, and so on. If you are in doubt about the principal parts of an irregular verb, consult a dictionary. The principal parts are usually listed immediately after the part of speech label. We have a list of irregular verbs with the same past and past participle. Bind, bound, bound, bring, brought, brought, build, build, built, buy, bought, bought, catch, caught, caught, creep, crept, crept, fight, fought, fought, find, and pay attention to fight. Fight, fought, fought, find, found, found, fling, flung, flung, get, got, and sometimes gotten in American English, grind, ground, ground, hang, hung, hung, hold, held, held, keep, kept, kept, lay, laid, laid, lead, led, led, leave, left, left, lend, lent, lent, lose, lost, lost, pay, paid, paid, say, said, said, seek, sought, sought. Pay attention to seek because you sometimes say seek. Sell, sold, sold, send, sent, sent, shine, shone, shone. Or we can say shine, shine, sit, set, set, sleep, slept, slept, spend, spent, spent, spin, spun, spun, stand, stood, stood, stick, stuck, stuck, strike, struck, struck, swing, swung, swung, teach, taught, taught, win, won, won, wind, wind, pay attention to the pronunciation here, wind, wound, wound, ring, ring, rung, rung, ring, ring, run, run. Exercise 4, sorry. Supply the correct forms of irregular verbs. Write the appropriate past or past participle for each verb in parentheses. Like the example, the Rio Grande has whole. Of course, after has, we need the past participle. But again, the task is write the appropriate past or past participle for each verb in parentheses. This is exercise number 4. So, take your time, write the past or past participle form of each verb between parentheses. Number 1. Yasmin, are you there? Yasmin? Yasmin, are you there? Right. Ryan, can you do it?
Yes. Since the early days of Texas's history, the Rio Grande has been standing.
No, we just need past or past participle. He asked you here in the question, look, write the appropriate past or past participle. We don't need progressive form. Past or past participle for each verb in parentheses. And we have had. Has
stood.
Yes, because we need the past participle after have or has or had. We need the past participle all the time. It has stood. Number one, has stood. Number two, guys, residents of Texas have often, Yasin, the past participle of seek. Do you remember?
Sought.
Sought, S-O-U-G-H-T. Thank you. Yusuf Awad, they may also have, I have, but the past participle of catch.
Caught.
Caught, thank you. Ryan again, because Yasmin is not with us. Build.
Built.
Built. Yasin 5.
Five. Sought.
Sought again. Yusuf, number 6.
Found.
Found. Ryan, number 7.
Taught.
Thought. Yasin, number 8. Creep.
Creeped.
Crept.
Crept.
We delete one of the double E's or the two E's and add a final T. Yusuf, bring.
Brought.
Brought. Ryan, build.
Built.
Built. Yasin, find. Sorry.
Found.
Found. Yusuf, strike.
Stroke.
Struck.
Struck.
S-T-R-U-C-K. Struck. Ryan, think.
Second.
Uh,
Thought.
Thought. Good. Yasin, stand.
Stood.
Stood. And finally, Yusuf, lose.
Lost.
Lost. Okay. We'll just go through this list. Irregular verbs that change in other ways. In this list, the verbs don't change in the second and third form. Past and past participle are the same. But here we have a list that changed in other ways. If you look at some of them don't change. Yasin, are you out now? Yasin. Looks like Yasin is out. Okay. Are you back, Yasin? Yasin, are you back?
Yes, sorry. Internet problems.
No problem. So we have become, became, become. Become is one of 3 verbs in which the past and past participle are different, but the past participle is similar to the present. Become, became, become. The 2 other verbs are come, came, come, and run, ran, run. In these 3 verbs, the present and past participle are the same. The past is different. Again, become, became, become, run, ran, run, come, came, come. Okay? Then we have begin, began, begun. The 3 forms are different. And we change the I into A in the past and U in the past participle. And we have a long list like drink, drank, drunk, ring, rang, rung, وهكذا. Shrink, shrank, shrunk, and so on. Break, broke, broken, like speak, spoke, spoken, like drive, drove, driven, like ride, rode, ridden, like bite, bit, bitten. The 3 forms are different. Like choose, chose, chosen. Come, came, come. We talked about come before. Do, did, done. Draw, drew, drawn. The A becomes E, and then the 3rd form we add N to the 1st form. draw, drawn, fly, flew, flown, grow, grew, grown, throw, threw, thrown, and so on. Drink, drank, drunk, we talked about it. Drive, drove, driven, eat, ate, eaten, fall, fell, fallen, fly, flew, flown, forget, forgot, forgotten, or forgot. But forgotten is more common. Freeze, froze, frozen, like choose, chose, chosen. Give, gave, given. Go, went, gone. Grow, grew, grown. Know, knew, known. Lie, lay, laid. Be careful here. Lie means to stretch your body on a flat surface. Lie, lying in bed. Lay, lain. Ride, rode, ridden. Ring, rang, rung. Rise, rose, risen. Run, ran, run. See, saw, seen. Shake, shook, shaken. Take, took, taken. Shrink, shrank, shrunk. Sing, sang, sung. Sing, sang, sung. Speak, spoke, spoken. Spring, sprang, sprung. Strive, strove, striven. Like drive, drove, driven. Swear, swore, sworn. Like wear, wore, worn. Like bear, bore, born. Swim, swam, swum. Drink, drank, drunk. Take, took, taken. Shake, shook, shaken, and so on. Tear, tore, torn. Like bear, bore, born. Throw, threw, thrown. Grow, grew, grown. Wear, wore, worn. Weave, wove, woven, or weave, wove, wove. Write, wrote, and written. You know them. Here, we'll do this exercise and finish the session, guys. Learning the principal parts of irregular verbs. Write the present participle. The present participle, verb plus ing. Like the example here. The past simple, and the past participle of each verb. Of course, when the present participle is winning, double N. One, as you know, shaking, we delete the E. Shook, shaken. Becoming, we delete the E. Became, become. Building, just add the ing. Built. Flight or fighting, ing. Fought. Standing, stood. Keeping, kept. Drawing, drew, drawn. Breaking, broken. Drinking, drunk, and so on. Exercise 6. Revise these sentences, correcting irregular verb form. Which armies fighted? Of course, fighted is the correct, is the wrong conjugation. It should be fought. Right. Because Texas and Mexico share a border, many Texans have went. Should be have gone. Also, numerous Texans have came. It should be have come. These immigrants have chosen. It should be have chosen. Many Texans who live near the border of Mexico have grown. It should be have grown. By the early 1500s, Alonso Alvarez de Benida, or a Spanish explorer, had drawn. It should be had drawn. He reported to Spain on what he seen, on what he saw. He sung the praises. He sang. His exploration began. In 1528, a Spanish ship sank, and members of the expedition had struck, okay, out to explore the area. Thank you very much. I'll end the session now. See you, inshallah. Bye.
باي.
سلام. شكرا حبايبي.
سلام.